Hey there, welcome to Violet's DIY Style. My name is Violet, and today's tutorial I'm going to be sharing with you how I made this DIY swag wreath for fall. I say it's for fall, but I think you can use it all year round if you like. What we're going to need first is one of these metal hooks that you use for your wreaths. Then you just get some different flowers. As you can see, I'm getting some purples, some blue berries, as well as some blue roses, and then this copper glitter leaf that I think is absolutely gorgeous that I found at my Dollar Tree, or the local one here. And then what I'm going to do is basically add some foam blocks to my metal hook. Now, as you can see, I'm just using hot glue to attach these foam blocks to my metal. So what I did to make sure they stayed in place and secure was I added one of these twist ties on it. And these are these glitter twist ties that you can get at Dollar Tree as well, or any craft store. Then I just twisted them on there and made it nice and secure on both one of these blocks. Once I was done with that, I set it aside and I just started cutting each one of my leaves and berries and roses into individual pieces. So I try to do that as well. And this way you don't use as much florals, and also you save, and it's more of a budget friendly tutorial that way as well. So just go ahead and start pulling up your leaves if you want to use them for your swag, and then just start cutting them down into individual sections or pieces. Make sure you remove all of your little stickers and price codes off of each one of these flower bunches as well. Once you're done doing that, now the fun part starts, where you can actually start adding all of your roses and decorative pieces onto your swag. And what I started to do first was basically, I wanted to start with the one that I had the most of, which is my purple flowers. So I just started using those, and when I do any kind of floral arrangement, a wreath, or even like this, a swag, I don't say I do it all the time, but I usually do. I try to start at the end or on the outside of my decor piece, then I work my way in. That way I know all of my edges and all the sides will be filled before I start in the center. And then I know some people, or at least for me, when I tend to start in the center, when I look at it, on either end or either side, or, depending on what I'm doing, sometimes you can see those gaps. So I try to cover the sides first, and then I work my way inwards. So here I'm just kind of figuring out where I want to put these roses or flowers at. Then I started with my blue ones. So here I'm only using one bunch of the blue ones. So this one, I believe they had 5 of the roses on one of those bunches. So just start adding them wherever you like. You'll see that I'm going to leave a gap on the top foam part, and that's because I'm going to add a bow later on down our project. So you can make sure to leave a gap if you want to add a bow, or you can add more flowers if you'd like, but I don't see it necessary to add flowers if you're going to add a bow in that area. So next, after I added all my flowers, I started adding these little berries. I call them little blueberries. Usually you can get them any color you like. They tend to have quite a few different options at Dollar Tree. And all I'm doing is just cutting the stems to make sure that they're not too long, and then I'm just going to start cutting them and placing them into my floral swag. And as you can see, I'm cutting off the top part because I thought they were too big. So what I did with those extra pieces was I actually glued them and stuck them into the stems. As you can see here, the ones that I already cut off of the other flowers, and then I stuck them into my swag as well. So I'm not wasting anything. So just go ahead and do it that way if you like. And then what I did was just basically start adding these copper feathers, or I'm sorry, they're like leaves, glitter copper leaves. And you can just start adding them anywhere you like. And I just tend to try to add one to balance it off on one side, and then on the opposite side as well. And since this is a swag, I wanted to go ahead and add some to the bottom, so just to make it more longer looking as well. Now this is a smaller size swag. You can make them any size you like, but this one is a pretty good size, but it is a smaller one. As you can see, it's basically the size of your door wreath metal part. So depending on how long you want it, you can use 2 of these metal hooks, or you can just use 1 like I am. And even if you wanted to add a sign or something on the bottom, like with the initials or maybe the numbers or a cute saying, you still have that hook at the bottom of this swag, so you could add a sign down there as well. So there's another option that you can do as well with the swag. So this is the way it's starting to look, and I thought it looked great that way, so I ended up just only using 1 of the copper leaves. So I ended up just saving the other one because I did get 2 stems just in case. Now I'm just going to pick out some different color ribbons, and these are basically all from Dollar Tree. If not, I tend to get my ribbons at like a thrift store, or I use coupons for Michael's or Joann's. So I really can't tell you exactly where I purchased each one of these, but like I said, most of them are in those areas. So just pick out any kind of wire ribbon that you have on hand or that you like. And I just went ahead and cut 3 or 4 strands of each one of these ribbons. And these were roughly 16 inches in length. So this was a pretty big bow. And now all I'm going to do is basically fold one side inwards to make a loop, and then I hot glued it just to show you that you can do it this way as well. I know I've shown you quite a few different ways of how to make this bow, and I know a lot of people say it's kind of hard to hold them all in one hand when I don't glue them, so I wanted to show you that you can still make this kind of bow just gluing them all into one individual loop and leaving that tail on each one of these strands. Now you can just start adding them on to each other and stacking them up and making your bow. And I tend to just kind of make a 90-degree angle, then I do another one another way, and just keep adding and piling them up together and the way you like, whichever colors you like and design you want for your bow. So there's no wrong way to do this kind of bow, which is perfect for me at least. I love doing it this way because you really don't have to make it exact in any way. You just make sure you have enough bows to make it as big as you like. Now, once you're done with that, just go ahead and twist them all together, kind of pinch the center, and then grab one of the wirings, and then I'm going to actually twist it around one time and then flip it over, or a few times, I'm sorry. Flip it over, and then before I twisted it, I grabbed another wiring and I stuck it right in there, and now I'm going to twist that wiring. And I did that because that way I have that extra wire to twist it and secure it around my swag. That way I don't have to use glue. I can just twist it around towards the back and it's going to stay nice and secure and in place. So just go ahead once you're done with that and start just fluffing up your bow, adjusting everything, making sure all the ends are cut and clean, and then you can just add it on to your swag. Super easy, and it's beautiful. I actually love the colors together, this combination. I just thought it looked really royal looking, and I call it a fall decor piece because I think these are colors for fall. At least I think they are more winter tone colors. So I am going to use this one for the fall. But I know a lot of people like decorating more glam, more royal colors. So I think this is something that you can use all year round as well. You guys let me know in the comments below. Do you think you can use this all year round as well? So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this adorable yet really royal kind of swag for fall. I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a different idea of what you can do for fall decor pieces. Until next time, I hope you guys stay blessed, and don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this tutorial and share with friends and family as well. Bye.